How you doing? Any good news on the job front, or just a couple interviews and that's it? Yeah, same here. I leveled a little bit the other night, yesterday I think. Today I was introduced to an add-on that might replace a few add-ons that I was using in beta. It's still a little buggy at the moment, but it's cooldown manager. Not to be confused with the in-game cooldown manager. But it adds like the resource bar for like Insanity or Soul Shards. It replaces the Blizz unit frames. Like it does a decent little bit. Because like it's looking like shadowed unit frames is not going to be continuing because they built it off of the framework that's no longer available. So you'd have to like rewrite it, and they're like, yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. Are you doing the caster version or the half melee one? Yeah, I played with it a little bit, but I couldn't figure out what the AoE rotation was supposed to be.
What's up? I mean, the fact that you can cast the main like ability while on the move is gonna make it much more mobile, but it doesn't. Like, and you can slightly move during your Void Ray, which you can't do with Eye Beam, but the movement ability is like 2%. It's not even worth it. So
The raid happening tonight?
I'm hoping.
Sorry, I lost track of time. I'll log over here in just a second.
I know we're missing a Venom because she's like, I'm probably having to work like a 17-hour workday today, and I'm like, oh shit.
Only 17 hours? That's it?
Yeah, apparently some things went down with her work. But we're gonna take the same approach as we did on Tuesday. If I'm short more than like one, maybe two people by the time like 8:15 comes around, then I'm doing what we did on Tuesday, and we'll call it and get people some keys. I know Newell's still looking for his 3K and stuff like that, so.
Yeah, sorry about Tuesday. I was online playing it all, and I just completely lost track of time. I saw it was 8:30, and I looked in Discord. I was like, ah, shit, I missed the raid, and then I saw there was no raid. So sorry I didn't show up. I just went
It wouldn't have mattered because, like, by the time we called it, we only had 15 people in the raid with only like 2 or 3 potentials. Because like Jenny was out sick, Farm was out sick, Drip was out sick. Like there's like 5 people that all told me they're like, dude, I'm so sick right now, I can't stand. I was like, it's fine. And then obviously Sam being out, so like we would have had the numbers if everyone was healthy, but there's just some BS going around right now that's causing all sorts of problems.
We got 60. Yeah, should dude, I can pull his butt in.
Yeah, I have not heard from Farm. I don't know how he's feeling. Um, I know Venom won't be on tonight. I haven't heard from Valen. I'll probably ping him. Someone hasn't already.
Is there merit to, if we are exceptionally short, starting fresh and trying to recruit some people?
Well, we've already done the lockout for this week, so it wouldn't work.
Vistaprint for business cards. But did you know we print everything you need to brand your business? We print banners and signs that help you stand out, and must-have merch like tote bags, t-shirts, and hoodies. Right now, new customers can get 20% off.
Oh boy.
Because if you need it, we print it at Vistaprint.com.
I'm also going to be snacking on dinner here a little bit while we W Publix. This is actually Jersey Mike's, so not Publix. we get it Mike's way. I don't do onions, so other than that, yes. Alright, I've reached out to a couple of our other hunters that are not Venom. See if they can jump on, but I haven't heard back yet. If that would be our last two. I'll leave it up to you guys, because I prefer democratic solutions. If this is what we have, do we want to see about plugging 2 DPS and try and just get some pulls in and see what kind of prog we can make? Or do you want to cancel, and then we'll go do achievement raid next Tuesday.
I think we try and make sure that we're pulling today. Having 2 full weeks with no reps on the boss, I think is going to put us back a lot as far as muscle memory goes.
Yeah, we could at least try a few pulls, right? I think there's value in like, you know, people, if Shadut and Jor can run keys, that'd be awesome. Get crests.
It's our best pull. I don't even remember.
I am up for whatever the group wants to do.
I can do it away. I'm a little under a little bit myself.
I'll just put it out there real quick to see what kind of plugs we can find. I'm being honest about the fact that it's Prague and our best pull is 57, so it's like there's ways to go.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Wait, sorry, Bear. You said we got a buff to a single target?
No. This was a while ago when the Rets shut down their Discord over not having a, not getting a buff at all.
Okay. I was gonna say, because it's still some. I'm certainly willing to bitch about it.
They buffed elemental single target in between seasons, I think. Seems like elemental's in a great place right now. Everybody should complain.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you excited for Midnight? I'm scared about UI. I am excited about Midnight. The UI, I've played a lot of beta. I've streamed a lot of beta. And I'm working on a video now that's going to talk about my thoughts on the UI. I actually think for the most part it's pretty good. I've been healing on my Preservation Evoker and Retail with default frames, and I'm having no issues. The only thing I'm a little concerned about UI-wise is they probably need to do a little more work on like buff debuff tracking. Does beta have some of Healbot clicking yet incorporated? Click is confirmed to work. I don't know. I haven't checked to see if it's been updated. Healbot, I do not know. because I haven't used the healing add-on of any kind since
Sub-Rogue.
Yeah, Subrug.
I used Cell for like a few months, and then decided when they announced the add-on purge, I was like, well, let me just pull
I
Cell
don't know. I haven't looked at it, but
and go from there. And I've been
yeah,
raiding with default frames ever since.
like playing
Nameplates are terrible. The nameplates need a little bit more work. There's some small things about them that need to be fixed.
It's one class I've never played much of is Rogue.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do a ready check here. If you want to just do some pulls with 18, we'll pull for like 45 minutes, something like that. And you want to do that, we can. If you don't want to do that, if we have more than like I'd say 2 or 3 people that don't want to do that, we'll just try to break out into like Mythic Plus groups to get people their 3K chases if they're looking for that sort of stuff, things of that nature. I don't know how much getting reps on a boss when we're going to be off of it for 12 days is going to be useful. That's my opinion. Because obviously we're doing Achievement Raid next Tuesday. Thursday we're off. Alt Raid we'll be doing this Saturday, and then we'll be off the Saturday after Thanksgiving for that as well. And then we'll be back on December 2nd. Sam will be back. Hopefully a few others will start to feel better and things like that. So let me know what you want to do. Yes, if you want to do some pulls. No, not ready. If you'd rather do other stuff, break out into other groups, things like that.
Drip just fired. He's just like, pew.
This looks
Okay.
like Civil War.
Yep, this is half the group doing that. Okay. If there's someone that's looking for, 2,500 or 3K, put one in the chat real quick so I can try to get you set up with some people.
Anyone has a 13 floodgate, I'd be down for that, but I don't need. I've already got 3K.
What are what are the achievement breakpoints? Is it 2,500 and 3K?
Yep.
Ooh, I need 3K.
Okay. I got 14s in all my tanks, so I'm good to go on that front. So, all right.
I think we can split some people up and see if we can get some
Yeah.
DPS numbers.
Led, I'm assuming you and Harley could grab a couple DPS, grab someone that's like
Whoever.
grab like a strong carrier, someone that's experienced, and then grab 1 or 2. I'll take Andrella. I could take Oak and Shadut, and then I'll just need someone else. And we can try to get some keys done as well.
Anybody needs me, I'll help out, whatever, but I don't really care.
So, yeah, so Andrella, Oak, Shadut, come with me. If anyone else is looking for some stuff, hit up Lead. And then I'll need one other DPS to come with me. We'll be trying to do 12s and 13s. Or if it's an easy 14, we can do that too. But appreciate everyone for being here. Apologies we didn't get any pulls in this week. Shit happens, life happens. It is what it is. Don't forget Alt Raid Tuesday. Tomorrow is the Mythic World Tour. In Legion for your cloaks. Livid will be leading that up. It'll be right around this, same normal time. And then we'll go from there. But we'll figure it all out. Yeah, Andrella, Oak, Shadut. I'll get you guys invited here in a second. I'll stay on the warrior and do it. Oak. Shadut. Andrella. Alright, I've got the one DPS slot available if someone wants to come help these fine gentlemen get their 3Ks.
Do you know what keys you guys have?
I got a 12 floodgate.
Floodgate Streets, I've got a Gambit that I can drop from 14.
The floodgate would be IO for me, so
Okay.
I'd be happy to join that one.
Alright, I'll get Newell then. Anyone else is looking for keys or looking to push a 3K, hit up Lead, Zoso. And he can get you in if you have some goals that you're trying to hit, or if you're just trying to do a little crest farming. My group, let's drop to either Mythic 1 or my Cheer Up Corner channel. I don't care. We'll do plus Mythic +1.
Yeah, I've got all 12s and 2 13s. So.
Okay. Yeah, we'll start with the
Got
12
it.
Floodgate.
I've got 8 Eco, 8 Arakara, then the rest are 10s and 1 12th Gambit.
Okay.
I have a 12 streets. If we want to get that up any higher.
Yeah, I've got 14s on my tanks, so I can drop all those to 13s. Hulls on the Druid, Streets on the Demon Hunter, and I've got Gambit on this character. But let's start with Flood.
Yeah, 13s will be what helps me.
That's good. I'm just gonna get the 3,000 then dump Shadut so he doesn't get it. That's gonna be the whole. Make sure that
Awesome.
gotta have at least one day when I'm ahead of the load. So.
And Shadut, you are the hero bot for this.
Oh boy, yay.
Love the community we built. Yeah, it's a good little space, you know. Once I get some stuff figured out with work, I've started to reveal slowly to people that I'm going to look into the opportunity to potentially go into a group that has a little bit further progress, because I've got some people that have put on offer for me that opportunity. But I haven't committed to anything because I've told them all, like, I won't know until we have a midnight release date and I know what's going on with my job situation. But a couple of them, like, one group is ideally get CE tonight. The other one got CE last week, so they're late CE groups. And then we'll go from there. So. We're gonna hero the first pull and then hero Big Mama. I'm gonna go duo boss. Will be our first boss that we do.
You picked my least favorite dungeon.
Yeah, sorry. It's the one everyone needed.
Yeah, I'd need it if it was higher, but yeah, that's fine.
Stack up the flask. There's my name. Yeah, well.
5, 4, 3,
But no, this is a good group.
1.
I mean, Drakeok.
Sorry, I have a little dirt there.
It's a minus 50 DKP.
I think it helps. Go in.
You'll have to move one plot over from where you're originally chosen. Be slightly further away from your family. That's the punishment now.
Oh man, that's no good. I'm homeless.
Ooh, it's been a while since I've done Prot Warrior and Keys, I can tell.
Hope we get a good key out of this one.
I said, if not, I got some 14s that I can drop.
Yeah.
Like, Gambit 13 is pretty doable. Big thing is as long as you guys position well on that second boss, that key is pretty free.
I despise that dragon.
Well, the two big things about it is positioning. So if you position as DPS, like if you guys stay clumped up, it focuses all those guys into one zone constantly. And then the other part of it is almost 100% on the tank.
I've had a little.
Someone will get that surveyor.
Wireless One Connect box.
It looks like it didn't take my spec change. That's great.
Oh, look, guys, while I'm at it, again, if
Yeah,
someone will grab
I,
that surveyor.
I really hate pirate-themed fights with random mechanics. They got a lot of RNG.
Oh my god. Farm's not here, bud. Oh, Bella, if you actually type something in chat, you'll notice you have a new symbol next to your name. I've been playing a lot of Demon Hunter on both live and beta because I just tried to hit my Sigil of Flame button that doesn't exist.
What are the best and worst changes of Midnight in your opinion?
From which perspective? Because there's a lot of ways that that could be classified.
Ooh, that's hard to say.
I mean, I think the UI, for the most part, like I said, there's, as I said in the guild chat, there's a couple things that I think are, like, pretty obvious things that they need to put some polish on. More customization to the raid frames for healers is going to be a big one. Nameplates still need a little work, but and dot tracking for specs like Shadow and Affliction Lock and stuff like that are all still needing some work. But the UI is actually in my opinion, in a pretty good place. Now, I'm saying that coming from the perspective of having played a ton of Demon Hunter, which has nothing to do, like no interaction with the frames at all, other than information. So I know I'm coming at it from a perspective that's not necessarily qualified, but all the zones are gorgeous. Like, I I like the way that they're handling the allied race of the Herondar, the Void Elf customization for Demon Hunter. Like, you basically just, to get those, you just do a quest chain in order to unlock the Herondar, which is their own story, which you can access pretty early, so you can kind of choose how fast you want to get that. Void Elf customization, there's like a, I'm assuming it's like a level 90 quest story. I just hit 90 before logging on for raid, so I'm not exactly sure which quest lines to be looking at. I've only done dungeons on like follower level, but some of their designs are actually really interesting. I can already see it's. I don't think it's gonna be around for season 1 of Mythic Plus, but Murderer's Row, which is in the city itself, so it's very easy to get to, is actually I think a pretty cool design. So I'm looking forward to playing more of the dungeons. And the flow of questing is pretty smooth so far. So like from a solo perspective, like the initial leveling up process I think will be pretty good.
I'm excited. I'm just afraid about Hikili being gone. I rely on it a bit more than I like to admit.
Welcome to the firing range.
They've done a lot to simplify rotations. Like I've played obviously a lot of Demon Hunter, which is not complex to start with. Let's be honest, and Devourer is almost completely mindless. But like I've messed with like even like Unholy, which was seen as like a pretty quote-unquote complex spec, is a lot more straightforward. Feral is a lot more straightforward. So like some of the specs that have traditionally been quote-unquote more complex are a lot more straightforward to play. Like I did a button comparison and I'm down quite a few buttons, which will be awkward at first when you go to hit a button that you're used to having that you don't have, but I haven't messed with Hunter yet, so I can't speak to that, but I can if you want me to, just to get some experience with that on the target dummies at the very least. Oh, nice. Hitting all those. Very good.
I will say housing is more fun than I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, I actually messed a little bit with housing, and it's actually way more in depth than I ever gave it credit for. Like I firmly believe, like if you want to play WoW, but there's not like groups going or anything like that, but you're still like, hey, I want to play this game. That's gonna be like the perfect activity to fill your time with, because there's so much stuff that you can collect. The one little downside that I don't love is that, like, if I collect, like, a lamp, I have to be able to buy, like, 5 or 6 of them if I want to fill, like, my whole house or fill a whole room with that particular lamp. It's not one of those things where you collect it once and you're fine. That's the only thing I've discovered. But, like, I mean, I've gone and... I've given that feedback already. It's like, hey, this feels kind of dumb to have to buy like 7 of these in order to do it. And in some ways, it's a gold sink, but at the same time, it's like, but why?
I heard something about transmogs costing more too.
That's still being ironed out. It's bugged on beta. But yes, so they're making it so that all mod costs and stuff like that are going to be account-wide. So if you're someone like me that changes your mod maybe once a month, you're probably going to be fine. But those that change their mods constantly right now are seeing that mods are costing like 6K to change, and there's been a lot of feedback on that system. And Blizzard's already said they're going to look into making some adjustments. They just haven't detailed what those are. But I also think it's bugged because like people are paying like 12 grand for a mod, and they've already said that's not intended. Oh, the built-in DBM or bigwigs, however you want to call it, is actually pretty good too, in my opinion. The only downside is if you like the bars of like bigwigs and DBM, you don't have that option. But both those add-on authors have already announced that they are going to be making basically versions that are just reskins of it, so that they can do the bar style that people have used for, decades at this point.
Would Healbot be gone?
I'm not sure, actually. Because I don't have a main healer, I'm very casual on healing, and I use default frames for that. I don't know, honestly. I know a lot of healers that do like super high-end content are upset, but while their opinion carries some weight, I don't focus on it a ton.
Yeah, if that goes away, I'll probably just kiss goodbye to my healer.
So I've never actually used Healbot. Like when I've just used raid frame replacements with click. So I'm a little confused as to why so many people that are like ardent Healbot users are like very afraid about it going away.
It's like binding a ton of different things to mouse clicks and all that. So I mean, if that stuff would be okay, and you can click in raid frames and do it, okay, that would work.
Yeah, so there's an add-on that I use now. Let me... Hang on. Okay, I'm steady now. That's called Click, that basically makes it so that you can, like... It basically creates a bunch of mouse over macros in a very simplified form. Where, like, if 1 is Rejuvenation, you can just hover over that person's frame, press 1, and it'll cast Rejuvenation on that target. If it's something similar to that, that'll still be in function. You just won't use it with Healbot. You'll use it with like default frames and click. Or if you want to go a little crazy, you can do Blizzard's mouse over functionality that they've built in, but I'm not the biggest. I think it's still a little clunky. I'm gonna rally this for you guys. That was a hell of a burn. Holy shit.
Burn phase.
I think the one thing too with Healbot and being a druid healer is like I have like what, maybe 8 things bound to different keys and clicks, so just a lot to have done.
Yeah, and I mean, some of the druid changes are going to help with that. Things like, F-Flow is now passive. It just follows your Life Bloom target around. Cenarian Ward is gone. They've done some things to make Rejuve extensions a little bit easier. Nourish is gone, which is sad, but probably healthy for the spec.
I don't use Nourish anyway, even in Raid or Mythic.
Yeah, like Grove Guardians are going to be passively tied to your Swift Men now instead of being an active button. So, like, there are things that they've done to reduce the button bloat across the board, which is good, and that'll probably help out a lot. The biggest thing for, like, I know Resto Druids are concerned about is it's really hard to track all your HOTS at the moment.
Yeah, and that's a nice thing about Healbot. It gives you that icon and counts down and all that.
So I need to blow this thing up back here.
Yeah, if you'll grab it, Shadut. Let Undrella get mana, because this pull is just as gross as the boss.
I'm good.
Yeah, I just wish they pulled the ripcord already on racial abilities, because especially in like rated PvP, you have to be either dwarf or night elf.
Well, they've done nothing, at least based off the Herondar racials. They've doubled down on them in some ways, because the Herondar have a racial where you have like a 3-minute cooldown called Thorn Bloom, which you use on a target. It'll put a massive dot in an area, or a massive hot in an area, and it just does a ton. Oh, no rally for 40, so can't help with this. Like, that's why I leveled a remix. We're gonna go across to the target because I got a few more trash packs to pull. But that's why I leveled a Night Elf Demon Hunter in remix, and I yanked it out of remix once I hit 80 because I'm probably gonna swap from Blood Elf to. Oh, we forgot to get the. So I'm gonna go up and grab the gun after this pull.
What gun?
The one at the second boss that gets rid of all these circles.
It's by the Big Mama boss, or is it by the?
By
boss
the
we did?
by the duo.
I can go get it.
Protect your kingdom.
Oh.
That's also gonna make our life easier on the boss. So. But banana.
So you can't shoot it if you're mounted. These guys are kind of a pain too.
Yeah, I'll shockwave when they start casting their help. Got 3 of them there.
Just mass fearing.
I'll stop one with Stormbolt, but unfortunately did not high roll the RNG onto the other 2.
Spelling as fast as I can.
No, you're good. Don't worry about the spells. Like, that stuff is not a big deal.
Do you still do the clockwise motion on this?
Yeah, we'll go left unless I see something going on where we can go right.
Oh, just thank God I hate the bubbles too. Such pain in the ass.
I'll pull them out a little bit so that ground targeted effects don't get knocked by the ground stuff. Yeah, make sure you stay tight because you get looped up. So left. And Jelly, you have free reign because it won't loop you unless someone dies. So you can go wherever you need to go. But the other 4 of us, let's go right a little bit, just so that we can see those better coming our direction. And I'll rally the next one that goes down so that we have a little more HP to work with on that DPS. We'll go left on the mudslide. Can't stay right here. Rally's going out. Left. Go left. Watch this one, it's close. I'll go left and then kill boss.
Alright, it was a record each dude on a single target toss. It's gotta be the syphilis.
We'll grab the other pack in a little bit. Got patrol on the bridge. Mindful of that, the jump starter that's there.
Stun somebody.
I hate this hallway.
Because you were only 75 mana when I pulled this, I did not pull them into the other pack, which is like on a 13 or a 14. I'm doing it. But our timer's pretty good right now with 7 minutes, basically. Once we get these contractors down, I'll... Let's get these electricians here.
Oh, it sends you right to the start. Jeez.
Should, yeah, back out of the sewer, yeah.
Sure what I did there.
Yeah, it was just a lot of the lightning bolt kicks went through, which meant a lot of debuffs went out. Ooh, kill Skull first if you can. We'll let you full meta, and then we'll hero on pull with this. Remember not to get your blue circles that you'll get in line with that. If you get targeted with the Giga Zap, just defensive. Oh, get your sparks in behind the puddles. I'm gonna pull him back to the main console here. Gonna hit the rally for this one. Well, the Giga Zap's gonna go out, and then after that, be ready to run across the field, though, because he's gonna jump back to the thing shortly thereafter. Any defenses you have left, use them here.
Thank you for taking that.
Yeah, for sure. Turn into 13 Priory. I've got I can have a 13 Gambit if that's going to be good for people too.
Priory
Have
would
a
be
13
score.
Gambit.
Priory would work for me too.
Okay, well, let's head there.
I got 37 points for that.
Got 45.
Amex offers the
I got 2.
personalized way for Amex card members to earn statement credits and rewards. Find offers on the Amex app.
Slow and steady.
Just scroll, enroll, and use your
Don't forget to check your specs.
Surprisingly, I healed quite well in there with the wrong spec.
Yeah, almost 2.5, not bad. Good DPS across the board, 6.5 to 7.5. That's a pretty good split too. I was low. I was only at 375. I could generally hit 4 there, but I messed up my cooldowns a couple times. Anyone need a summon? Should you need a summon?
Yes, please. I'm just upgrading something. And I can't because I'm Valor Stoned.
If you have ults of Valor Stone, you can transfer them to that character now.
What?
Yeah, when Turbo Boost hits, they make Valor Stones a transfer over currency at a penalty.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so if you send like 1,000 to your Hunter, you'll get like 800 or something like that.
I have like 10,000 been capped on all the other characters except this one.
Yeah, well now you can use it to funnel stones to upgrade. Funnel into those boots. I'm going to do a big first pull here. I'm going to pull that pack, the patrol that's on this side, the sharpshooters that are on the right side of the thing, and the mini boss. And I'm going to pull them into this corner by these stairs that are way back here. I'm going to pull them into the corner right by it, and that's where we're going to burn the hero. But I'm going to have light aggro on a lot of that stuff until I get it in position. So be mindful of hot healing and things like that. Shadud, if you could misdirect me, that'll help a lot too.
I won't even hot you at all.
Yeah, I'll burn like Last Stand and Shield Wall and stuff like that if I need to. Druid, I don't think about this pull anymore because it's just burning Karn and GG's, but my other tanks, I'm like, you're Kyok.
Yeah.
Demon Hunter is scary as shit to pull. I don't understand how Led did it. And then he taught me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Druid feels really strong right now. Fuck.
The devotees have become secretive, hostile. The gods sought to kill you. Captain Dale cries protecting something. Each of his lieutenants bolsters his tactics. Draw them away and defeat them.
Super fun.
I'm pulling these guys down while we're waiting on the boss to come. Alright, this one, if you can, spread out a little bit so that when he does his lead with his bleed, you guys don't take it. Obviously, you and I don't really have a choice, but...
I'll probably need to drink after this pull.
Yeah, for sure. We're gonna go up these stairs here. Stay up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Yep. We're just gonna let that Pat go while he's drinking.
Hit him with a mind soothe, but
Yeah.
help with the dogs.
Help the dogs, yeah.
Alright, quickly here, we're gonna come around this corner here.
We got him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just means I can pull one less thing a little bit later.
Watch the ads from behind.
Yeah, we will need that pack, so now that the caster's down, I'll pull them. I stepped into a trap, my bad. We're gonna skip that path that's going right in front of the mini boss. We're gonna kind of go around the side in order to pull the next one. We're gonna pull some guys on that far left side into the mini boss to give you some AoE to work off of. Big thing with this mini boss is to, for you, Andrella, watch out for the heat wave if you've never done it before. I usually don't go this way, but I'm gonna try it and see what happens. And then just he'll do fire circles at your feet. You just watch out for those. Here's the heat wave, big damage. And a little dot going out, so be mindful of your own health. Defensive if you need to.
Just said mass dispel there.
Here's your feet, watch those. Heat wave's also going out here, so a little bit of an overlap. The heat wave's gonna go off here. We'll get the healing caught up, and that'll allow this patrol to get into a better spot. I'll be able to kick the heal when it goes off here in a little bit.
I'm just trying. Put a little bit of heal in there.
Yeah, with Andrella going down, we should have. That should have been a battle res instead of a release, but whatever. There we go. That's fine. We can do a reset on it. Not a big deal.
I think we're still good on time, right?
Should be. That's killing that Lynx Pat. We don't have to wait. You just go right side.
Hammer watch behind you
Is that the Ember guy that's causing that DPS?
Yeah, he needs to be the primary focus here. But, like, the Knight's also going to do a lot of damage. The Divine Judgment, unfortunately, we just can't do a lot about. We just need to Zerg this guy. Thanks for all the check-ins, Bella. I need to make a new one that's just like a 1 point, just like lurking thing, so you can do that. Yeah, this Holy Radiance just does a lot of damage. It's next one that goes out. I'll rally it. You good on mana?
Yeah.
Should you have one job? Kick Dale Cry. Every time he does his shout, OQ and I will rotate kicks on Duel Mall.
Got it.
Do some Mythic Remix raids, yep. And I gave you the VIP tag, because that's what you are. Alright, I'll try to kick next. Newell, you can kick Duel Mall next. After the storm.
On cooldown.
Okay. Watch your feet. I got that one. Oh, you take next. No, after this fireball, I'll be able to get this one. Alright, Oak next. And then Newell appears just back up, kick the one after Oak gets this. Kick the one after Oak. So Oak, you'll kick the next fireball here coming out now. Okay, I've got mine. I've got next. Oak, you're next. I got the next fireball. Oak, you're next if you have it. Ooh, try not to stand too far out like that. First situation just like that. I'll kick next to them all. Yeah, after the storm, watch your feet. We're going up the stairs more. I got that one. Oak kick next if you can. Newell kick next if you can.
20 seconds on mine.
Okay, we'll just have to eat it. Defensive Newell. Oak kick next. Try to get you some mana, and then I'll double pull this. What I do is I pull the Neophytes, this Templar group, and then I'll pull the 2 packs on the right. I'm going to go up the stairs and grab them. And then we'll pull the 2 packs on the left, and then it'll be the boss.
I assume hero during that double pull?
No, we're going to hero the boss.
Got it.
Tolls are going out. Consecrations, and then tolls will go out after that. There's second consecration. Here's one toll. And 2 tolls.
You pulling both of these groups out, or are we just gonna pull them in the room?
Nope, pull them right here on this corner. You guys can try to kick the casters as best you can. Focus them down too if you can. I've decided that I need to make use of the VIP role, and because you're the most consistent viewer that I have, then you have definitely deserved it. So you're basically like right below moderators, so you get like the privileges of standing out more in chat when you do speak, without having to actually do stuff when people show up. Once you get above half, I'll grab it. Yeah, they just sit on the stairs.
Yeah, reach up.
Get some more 10s this weekend. I'll have Ryan this weekend. Otherwise, I'd help. So I have a DK that I'd like to...
Pucker in there, guys.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, those pulls are nasty, but they're fun. Alright, this one we're going to stack up Oak on the first 5 stacks, not the first circle thing that goes down. The second one, if you could bubble that one, and then Horse, and just run into it.
Yep, got it.
And if we get to a 4th one, I think you can do it with Turtle too, Shoot. It's just a little harder because you're going to get knocked back. But this one, yes, kind of stay close. So that way we can bait and then hero this. We'll basically go across the room from where these drop. Wait till the Castigator shield goes down. Just the big circles. That's coming down now. I'll eat 1 here. I'll eat 2. Alright, he's casting his wings. Alright, same thing, wait till the Cascader's path goes off. And go ahead and do your thing. We're gonna come over here actually. That way we can bait the circles away from that. Okay, now I'll take 2. Give it a sec and then alright, take 3rd.
Tried to run into that thing, but it was just hanging out there.
Ignore the pyre. So just avoid the circles and kill boss. We should be able to kill before they go off. So just kill. Once I pull this, Shadut, Oak, and Angela, if you guys will just run through, we're going to open the door and have you guys start going up the stairs. Because I started to pull them up the stairs once I... And that saves you from these consecrations right here. I'm going to pick up the pull speed a little bit here, because I want to be at the last boss with about 4 minutes to spare if I can help it. We got the nastiest mob in this dungeon still to go. Let's go ahead and position over here if we can. Focus kick the mage, nuke him.
Yeah.
Firebolt volley is going to be coming up. Someone kick that. I can't. Good. Alright. Yep. Light spawn will be the last thing to die here, so just focus the paladins. If I can help it, I'm just going to go back and forth across the top of these stairs, because... Alright, we're actually going to have to go down there.
The Frame Pro with wireless One Connect box. Even
the cooldown situation for everyone's offensives? What are they looking like?
30 seconds roughly.
Okay. So what I'll do is we're gonna go down the right side, pull this pack over here. Hopefully the patrol comes around by then. We can grab them, and then we'll grab the mini boss. And once we kill the 2 priests, I'll pull the other pack by the stairs so that we can get your AoE funnel and all that fun stuff going.
I got a minute before mine.
That should be enough time for it all. So yeah, I'd say hold them for the boss if we can.
Wow, that really sends you far back.
Yeah, that's the one checkpoint update that I don't like. Come back in here if you can, range, so that we don't pull the pad by accident. You may have to camo overshoot, dude, if you can get through.
If anybody else dies, don't release, I'll res.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we've got 3 of them now. We might as well use them. This is the point to use them.
We know when I'm going to use my cooldowns.
Yours are short, I think, on a minute, so you can go from there. How's the week been? We got 0 pulls on Mythic this week because of the roster boss, but other than that, in WoW at least, it's been mostly fine. I got to 90 on beta. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get into the next round of testing. Cooldowns here. Reds and Jello, please.
Somebody else out?
Yeah, Paladin.
I didn't know.
Yeah, not gonna be super tight. Yeah, that's this key done. So if we want, we can abandon and try it again at 12, or we can just go for completion at this point.
I'd say let's complete it. I might still get points. I only have an 11.
I fucked up my route in here. I know exactly what I missed too, I think. It's 2 packs at the start of the...
I've never seen my heals at 7 mil.
Outsiders, Belladar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty.
You just need to hang out with us DPS that like to stand and stuff. We'll get it up there.
I mean, you burnt 90% of my mana, or everybody did.
Matter of personal pride.
Frostbite seems good. Not sure if bugged or actually good. Yeah, so turn off stacking nameplates, Kyle, and that'll fix that issue. We'll hear it when we get up top. Shadood, if you could binding whatever side the majority of them are coming up, I'll try to shockwave the other one.
Gotcha.
Oh, ready to turn? Sitting there telling myself I'm not on Demon Hunter when I'm doing this. Oh, let me move a little bit so it's got some room. Oh, I hit the wrong button. So Havoc is pretty good. Vengeance feels a lot better. I've only played Annihilator. I haven't tried Eldrachi yet extensively. Devourer right now is like super boring in my opinion. Because it's only 3 buttons. Don't stand too close though, because otherwise the little flame thing will get you. If you get binding that side. We'll need trash after this, so just be mindful. Am I doing Void Scarred? I'm doing Annihilator, because Void Scarred is doing a little bit less DPS, and the pure caster build is like the one that is currently doing the best. In terms of damage, based off the early testing that we've gotten, so... Yeah, that was 3 buttons, but I mean, even the melee hybrid build is like 4 buttons. It's not that much more. It's very BM Hunter in its approach. Without a resin if we can.
I mean, the boss is almost done. I'll res him after this.
Actually, he releases right down here. He could just release too.
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our fate towards destruction. All who take comfort in the light of the sacred flame, thank you.
Is that points for anyone?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, I got none.
Yeah. That's one of those ones where, like, cut the deaths in half. That's the timer, basically, with all the DPS loss that we would have had. So we got, what, Ecodome, 12, Streets 12, and then a Gambit that we can do at 13 if we need to.
Open your mind to new
I also have Streets and Halls of Atonement on my other two characters, if those will be good for anyone.
Halls would work for me.
Halls and Eco Dome would be really good.
What about you, Noel?
Eco 8.
Are your other ones resilient?
Yeah, they're resilient 12s on both characters.
You have
Everyone is
13s?
13. Eco Dome would get me some points. Arakara and Priory. Priory is my worst.
Okay. Noel, what about you? What are keys you're seeking out here, just so I can be on the lookout for it?
The only ones that I don't have time 12s at are Priory and Arakara. And then I have 13 Gambit, 13 Dawnbreaker, so I don't know how many more 13s I need.
You could probably get away with one more. Like 13 Streets is pretty doable. So if we wanted
13 Streets.
Okay, that is on my Demon Hunter, so I will jump on that. I'll make Noel lead temporarily.
13 Streets?
Yeah, 13 Streets.
Alright, let's do it.
That's a very doable key. Like, the biggest thing about 13 Streets is the first pull, or excuse me, the second pull, and then the mailroom boss. What I'll do is I'll play a little bit more of a defensive build for this, so that less healing has to be focused on me. I don't lose a ton of damage. Well, I need to drop it.
Looking for someplace new to explore? Don't forget to
Already have Streets 13. Cool. Okay. But I'm gonna take a couple minutes and go to the restroom, see if you guys need to get up and stretch. Do any of that. For sure. Take the time.
Sounds good.
Alright, I'll be right back real quick.
Do not allow the beauty of Tazavesh to distract you from our shared purpose.
Okay. Let me get water. Water's important. Hoping for Eternal Q and Fellowship soon. I would hope so. I've been playing a lot of Tark lately, but I haven't played a lot because obviously been doing a lot of beta stuff. Discord messages, so let me check those out. Upcoming Steam machine will be priced like a PC. That is going to absolutely destroy the viability of the Steam machine. Again, why buy a Steam machine when you could just get a PC with Steam on it?
Hit pause on whatever you're listening to and hit play on your next adventure. This fall, get double points on every qualified stay. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Visit bestwestern.com for complete terms and conditions. Yeah, I'm back. I'm going to streets as a reminder. The other thing about Fellowship, I'm very curious to see what their new character that they've kind of been teasing is going to come in about a month from now. I'm very curious what their new character is going to be.
I'm thinking it'll be maybe they introduce 2 and they get wild, but I think it's only going to be 1. But I'm wondering if it's going to be like I'm hoping a tank character that's like a berserker, bear, druid style. Because if that's the case, then I'm a tank main now. And I'll gear the fuck out of that character. I like Tarek a lot actually, but I love that style of tanking. Like Bear's probably now my favorite tank in the game. Angelo, we'll have to summon him. He went to halls. We're doing streets.
Oh, I thought we were doing halls. Sorry.
No, I got halls on the druid. I'll switch to it afterwards, but.
My bad.
Continue their assault on Tazavesh. We need your help to repel the invaders and re-establish our defenses.
We're summoning. We'll do this first pull as just those guys up there. The second pull, give me a minute, like give me a few seconds to get everything gathered up, and then we'll burn a hero on that. And cooldowns, big cooldowns on that. Short cooldowns you can go here, but
There will be no agreement. Lethal force authorized.
Should I have to worry about your health much on this one, Warwick?
Potentially. Just because this is the least comfortable of my tanks, but I've been playing it a lot. So I'm learning things still.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. We're one of America's largest financial services companies. Like how I'm more than safe.
Paraphrase Sir Mix-a-Lot.
So hero on this pull?
Yeah, let me get it gathered up and then I'll call for it. But I'm gonna pull 4 groups basically.
Hero now?
Yes. And just kick everything you can. Very nice.
You have been randomly selected for death.
Ooh, boys, come on. Messed up the timings on Demon Spikes. You can bubble that out.
Oh, this feels like such a cheap shot.
They'll be in front of the boss, and then let's go get him. Commit to the boss, commit to the boss, commit to the boss, commit to the boss. Broke what's in the blades.
If she escapes to your world, the artifact she covets will be in her grasp. A necessary tragedy. Unfortunately, counts on the ire of God herself.
Pick the dread on star.
Do resilient keys stop at 12, or do they keep going up?
Nope, as long as you time everything else, they'll keep going up. So I'm resilient 14s on my hunter or my warrior, for example.
Okay. I guess that understands why, or explains why I'm resilient 12.
Makes it so that Direhorn never actually charges off when he does his charge.
It's a wonderful glitch.
That is rather nice.
Dr. Sai has a profitable venture. Hopefully this inclines them to aid our own.
What I need is a distraction. This shall teach. This feast will do nicely. Return to the feast escape from its cage.
Dr. Sai is not responsible for any loss of limb that occurs during this demonstration.
Oh shit, I got stunned. Literally just told someone I play Claire Obscura through Game Pass, and all of a sudden I'm getting Xbox Game Pass things. Like, fucking technology is weird, dude. Once the Spark caster's down, I'll pull the boss.
want to save hero, right?
Yes, mailroom boss will be when we use hero.
Our rampaging beasts ruining your day. We have the solution. Watch as my assistant activates. Imbecile, turn it off. Thank you all. That concludes our demonstration.
So if you can dispel that when it pops up, that'd be helpful.
It's a magic effect.
Yeah, I mass dispelled the first one, so I won't have it for another minute and a half.
Gather those up. Gather those up. Gather those up. You give you damage
I'll
buff.
disperse this one.
Yeah, I can only get rid of one.
If those are on you, Oak, you can read them those. One from someone else. Whirlwind.
Saved our menagerie. Well, what is left of it.
On this mini boss, if you get the chains, just take it, like stack up tight, and then just eat it. You can heal through the damage. It's not as much as it used to be, so that we
Especially if it results in your departure.
have the stun bombs somewhat tight.
Do you want hero on the male boss?
Oh, the mailroom boss, yeah.
Gotcha.
Someone could run to about right there just to start the RP on the street event. Should basically say like cartel die or whatever it is. The thing for it is. All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
go.
just kick it off.
I'm gonna go pull. Bringing them back out, so be mindful.
Do you want hero here?
No.
No.
Get your man after this, Umbrella. Hear this. I'll leave this double here.
If you stack back up, I can mass dispel.
The next fan mail, I'll darkness, so stack up when that happens too.
$14 million single target there.
Up and pop off. That side over there. If there's any of the puddles that are in the existing one, leave it alone. It's like there's 2 out there, leave alone. Alright, stack up, I'm in darkness. Defensive if you have them. Ignore everything else and just kill.
You are quite welcome, whoever you are.
I hope this doesn't glitch out on us.
Yeah. Back hit there because I'm bad. Sorry.
Crit healed you for 19 mil.
Remember, everything has value.
Hoping to avoid the overseer that pats around, but it looks like we're gonna get him. Well, maybe not. Go all the way up to the... Once you kill those guys, come all the way up to the door. Or not. Oh, shit.
I turtled, get him up.
I'll go ahead and release.
Come stand over here if you can. Actually, we might need him, but I want to get these guys down first. Can you go down that guy, Newell, and bring him over here? That overseer. allows this RP to play out while we're killing, so that'll make that easier.
Oh, the one thing I forgot. I think it's the one change they're making to Hunter's buff to the group. Hunter's Mark deals 5% increased damage at all health percentages.
For the Hunter, yeah. I think it's gonna apply to like 5 targets now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think they made it able to be applied in AoE.
That's very nice.
Someone will be able to kick the security's menacing shout when it comes up. I don't know if I'll get it. Don't forget he blocks if you're in front of him there. Commit, 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 commit. Did you end that fight with more mana than you started, Andrella?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I regain mana when I wrath, so that's why you'll see me wrath.
Honestly, like, I think that's one of my favorite boss fights in this, like, pool. It's just fun. Not too hard either.
I actually started that fight at
Go
like
around.
99% mana.
Go around by the wall there. Alright, don't die. This boss is dead. We time the key. And we'll have Hero a little bit into the fight, so that'll help.
Excuse our intrusion, Solir. I hope we caught you at an inconvenient time. Aldalil, is there no sanctuary from your filth? Hear me, Solir. The artifact you seek brings only suffering.
Suffering and power. I must now travel beyond Tazavet.
Die, foes of Tarkel's soul!
triangle in just a moment.
Heroes up.
Burn it. Circle. Square. I'll kick first. Let this one lie for a minute until it gets down to like a second. Alright, we'll be able to take square in just a sec. Go.
Square's good.
I'll go circle and then to triangle. Triangle now. I got first, let it cook. Alright, make sure you kick it one here. Good stuff. Commit.
Nice. 56 points.
11.
Nice.
Sorry, that key's super timeable. And that turned into 14 flood, which nuts to that. Ecodome was the other one that people said, or is there time for one more? I don't know what people's timelines are looking like.
It's bed. I gotta get to bed, guys.
Okay.
Apologies, I got a board meeting tomorrow morning.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, progress made looks like for everyone there. Looks like Noel should do. And Andrello got score.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, I jumped up like 60 points today.
We'll take that.
Yeah, I only need 6 more points.
Yeah, I may or may not be available steadily on Friday. I'm doing Break the Meta Keys with some friends, but if I'm available after that, I don't know what time we're doing it. They're basically going to ping me and I'm going to jump on because I've got time. But if I'm available, let me know and I can be around, and then the weekend I'll be alt raid only until Sunday night.
Sounds good.
Three of them I've got 2 10s and 11 to do. Ecodome, Erica, and Priory. That is awesome. I appreciate it, guys. That was a fantastic evening.
Yep, thanks
Yeah.
for running with me.
Yeah, appreciate you coming along, man.
Alright, you guys have a good one.
Take care.
Doo-doo.
I think this is the way.
Doing the honor mode.
No, I'm testing out Act 1 builds in Tactician, but I do like the builds I have.
Nice. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end it there for the evening. I appreciate everyone for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow streaming the Break the Meta Keys. So we'll be there for that. Otherwise, I'll be working on a video. So you guys have a wonderful